Hey guys, Frank here. We've got the winners bracket finals between MSRM and Snoxtar for the Tank 19 weekly Stormgate tournament put on by Attico. Attico, thank you so much for putting these on. These are so much fun to cast. We're going to see the Hexen go one way and the other Hexen go the other way. I love seeing the Hexen on Secluded Grove just because the green glow from the staff actually lights up other things. Like it'll light up trees, it'll light up animals. If he walks near like a deer or a chicken, it'll like the green glow will reflect off of them. Or even other units. Like if he's walking next to a brute, it'll like the green glow will like reflect off of the brute. It looks really cool. Okay, so both Hexen are going to see each other's bases. Um, yeah, looks like Snoxtar is going for an Iron Vault first and immediately pumps out a Brute. But the Hexen's going to go home. Both Hexens are going to go home and they're going to see Iron Vault first. So basically mirrored up at this point. And they're probably both going for their health camps as well. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. And we already see a meat farm here. We don't see a meat farm for MSRM. Alright, so Cheddar goes down. Looks like the Fellhog is tanking quite a bit of that damage, which is so nice. Keeping the HP alive and well. No, you have to focus down the one that's... There we go. Yeah, those Fellhogs are putting in work. The only problem is I think they could use a buff. I don't know, Frost Giant, if you're watching these replays or not, but Fellhog buff I think would be a well needed. It's well needed, and yeah, I think a lot of Infernal players, and really the player base as a whole, would really enjoy that. All right, MSRM built his meat farm in front of the Vision camp to take down the Shadow Demons here. Shadow Demons getting pecked to death by all these fiends, and Hexen doesn't have enough energy to put another Skull of Cheddar on that last fiend. So significantly more fiends up for MSRM if he decides to get aggressive, but I don't think he will. Both sides are just going to keep on taking their camps, and they can see on the minimap that their opponent is taking. That's what I mean. Okay, this brute right here was illuminated, and like from the green of the Hex's staff. It's just such a cool effect. Yeah, sorry, I'm a big like graphics appreciator. And to have that kind of a thing in an RTS is really cool. Okay, all those fiends are going to run off and go do something. Presumably capture this health camp. Yes. Yeah, they're both going to capture each other's health camps. We're going to see a Fellhog come out and save the day. He does get a fiend kill. Oh, there's no kill count on the Fellhog. That's too bad. You did good, buddy. You did good, buddy. Okay. Oh, meanwhile, these fiends are gonna come down to the natural. They're gonna take out an imp and start pecking away at the shrine. But it might not be enough. A couple of Gaunts already show up. He's gonna see the rest of the army, and yeah, I think these fiends have outlived their usefulness right here. So they're just gonna scurry back home. This camp wasn't captured, interestingly enough. I think some reinforcements showed up in time that it never actually got captured by MSRM. Looking down though, it looks like MSRM's ahead slightly. They've almost got identical economies, but MSRM's got about 5 more supply at the moment. Which you know, if they do decide to engage this early in the game, yeah, the supply don't lie. And at this low of a supply, it is more significant. MSRM engaging the Bruiser over here by the Luminite camp. Gonna take down a Piper real quick, spawn a Fiend, which gets focused by the Bruiser, which is fine. They're there to get kind of soaked up. His force is gonna get smacked around a little bit. Snoxtar engaging with a slightly less impressive looking force, but does manage to get a skull off on. Okay, one brute does go down. That's unfortunate. Now, will he be able to get the Bruiser while it's still infested? He does. I think he got both of them. Maybe. Anyway, he got his Luminite, and he's not going for his Therium. I think it's because he's kind of floating a bit of Ethereum. Doesn't really see the need for it right now, which makes sense. Alright, we see an inadvertent ping go down next to MSRM's Ethereum camp, and he is going to start capturing the health camp with a bunch of these really low health fiends. Okay, this is Zergling Wars all over again. Oh, it doesn't quite capture it though, so he would be fighting on an opponent's health camp while they're regenerating, and he's got all these really low health fiends. Yeah, this is Ling Wars all over again. But he's going to get... Okay, the Hexen is going to shoot through the trees and say, you know, don't talk to my son ever again. Skull of Cheddar goes down. It's probably going to go scout in the center here and not see anything at all. Meanwhile, MSRM's small little pack of fiends are going to come around and start capturing unattended capture points, which I love to see. Yeah, just having activity at more central, at more widespread areas of the map, rather than like, okay, this is just, you know, these death balls are going to circle each other and that'll be it. No, it's now MSRM that owns most of the creep camps on the map. And really, Snoxtar's not doing anything to contest it. He's just going to sit back, build another clown cave. Let's see, did he make a ritual chamber? I don't think he did. Oh, he did. Okay. Plague Axe is almost done. Alright, another clown cave. Hellforge. Ooh, a Hellforge on the low ground. Bold. And let's see. His Iron Vault's ready to go. Are Plague Axes done for him? No, they're just starting for MSRM. He does have a Weaver and a I almost said Hell Stomper. Magmadon up. So he's got the higher tech army, but I don't necessarily know that that's going to translate to if these gaunts can just turn the opponent into fiends. Then again, they are pretty tanky, and in a gaunt versus gaunt fight, I think MSRM's got more, but his aren't going to have the Plague Axes first. But I think the way that they haven't been engaging makes me think that they're going to makes me think that they're not going to. It's not going to matter who got it first. They're just both going to have it by the time that they engage. Vision camp going down for Snoxtar again, who did recapture his capture points, but these three fiends are going to take down the energy regen camp. Not without being challenged by, well, the entire military of Snoxtar's Infernals. Okay, it doesn't matter though because the camp reset. Alright, Snoxtar's got Weavers of his own out, and those are going to get scouted by these fiends, but the fiends go down to a couple of hits by gaunts. Okay, so... Oh, but did the fiends see that this path was opened up by Snoxtar to take the central camp? If he did, that could be bad news bears. Just because... Yeah, okay, so the Magmadon's mowing the lawn over here. And I think he's going to start putting pressure on that central camp. And in terms of expansions, I want to say that MSRM's got one more. Yeah, he's got this low ground expansion downhill from his main, whereas Snoxtar does not. So that extra base worth of economy is going to be very helpful. Cancel this. Yeah, just cancel it. Cancel your shrine. Don't let him get the kill. Cancel the shrine. Gets the... Okay, he does get the cancel. Just wanted to... Okay, another Weaver gets pulled in. Is he going to get another Weaver? He's getting chased off. Okay, another Weaver gets yoinked in. Magmadon gets pulled in. Another Weaver gets pulled in. Magmadon gets pulled in. So many pulls going down, but I don't know that there's enough of these gaunts to really challenge. Snoxtar looks like he's got the better concave. Weavers yoinking Weavers and Hellborns. Nothing to see here. Seen FG pop down just so these Plague Axes can get the best that they can. I think he could have. I think with better positioning, MSRM could have won that fight. I don't think he had to back off. No, he doesn't have. He lost all of his tanky units though. I take that back. Yeah, for those whisper voices are just—they're so creepy. They're so good and in character. But no, these Weavers are just going to be way too tanky. we're gonna see the Fellhog Forest up here at this base, just in case Snoxtar tries to mow the lawn and break in. MSRM floating so much Luminite. You gotta spend your money, dude. Yeah, and he's even got an Iron Vault with charges on it. I don't know what he's waiting to spend his money on, where he's focusing his attention right now. Having that having the player boxes on the mini-map would be really helpful right about now. But so it looks like Snoxtar is going to rebuild his base up in the central area here, and I think he's already migrating workers to start exploiting these resources, and he's already got Shroud Stones down. Yeah, and he's upgrading this one to a Wraith Stone, which the slow is huge. And so is fighting on your own. Shroud. That'll be a great advantage. Okay, so he's got one Weaver and another Magmadon up. I don't know that that's enough to challenge. Okay, one Magmadon gets pulled in once. Weaver's pulling Weavers. Magmadon gets yoinked in again. Yeah, and the stun after getting yoinked, the stun immediately afterwards is pretty painful, because you would think that yoinking in a Magmadon would be ill-advised because it can just turn on its Stompy Stomps. I swear I'm going to learn the spell name one of these days. But no, the stun prevents that from happening for a little while. You're good enough to activate it. I think you activate it. Oh, a dragon's out from Snoxtar, throwing down all this infestation. Oh. Okay, so the Parasitic Soul means that it's going to, any infested units that die near the dragon spawn an additional feed, which is huge. Okay, so we are going to see the Magmadon stomping their way forwards. We don't see any flying units out yet, but we do see Shadow Flyers out from Snoxtar. I think he might be trying to do, he might just be trying to anti-Shadow Flyers. Oh, and we see a Dragon out for MSRM as well. Okay, so Dragon Gaunt Weaver versus Dragon Gaunt Hexen? I guess that works. Nightfall Infestation goes down on the majority of MSRM's army. We do see a great concave over here from Snoxtar, but MSRM repositioning to get his own concave. All right, we see one Void Stone or one Shroud Stone. Trying to contribute to the back there. I helped too, Mob, says the Void Stone. Yeah, again, another great concave from Snoxtar. I think he could have kept going. Stepping back onto his own Shroud, under the cover of the Wraith Stone. Hopefully, he's got to get within range of it if he wants to benefit from it, though. Okay, so we're seeing another concave up here. The dragons aren't targeting each other yet. Oh, but some of the Gaunts are targeting the Dragon of MSRM, so it's going to flee for a little bit, get back onto its own Shroud. And MSRM's army is looking quite smaller. Okay, we do see a Hellborn out though. That should help. That AoE should help against all these Gaunts. Does it have the upgrade though? It doesn't have the Flame On upgrade where it does damage over time to all the units that it hits in its AoE. You see a bunch of Shroud Stones over here as well as a Super Stone, but they're quickly getting picked off. I don't know if this is just unnecessary damage that's being taken by Snoxtar, but his own Hellborn shows up, doing bonus damage against these Shroud Stones. All these Gaunts are going to start picking away at these meat farms, and he's saying, alright, fine, you don't want to engage my army, I'll engage your bases. Again, a lot of these, oh, and there's the GG from MSRM. What a cool game. What a cool game. Okay, that's going to be it for Game 1 of the Winners Bracket Finals.